Hello everyone, and welcome to Red Ash the Indelible Legend, which is just a fancy way of saying it's something that can't be erased, is what indelible means. So this is a prototype for an unreleased game for a failed Kickstarter. Probably aware of it. The reason this got my attention is because, firstly, I didn't know it existed until just now, and secondly, I really like 3D platformers, and the 3D platforming in this feels pretty good. The characters have a really nice weight to them. Your air control is good, but not too much. It's not like overly lenient air control. The ledge grabbing feels excellent, and the sound effects they chose for ledge grabbing and jumping feel very appropriate. Maybe more cartoonish sounds would have been warranted if the setting were more cartoonish, and maybe that would have been changed later in development. But for this particular setting and the placeholder graphics they used, the sound effects feel appropriate. So this prototype, which is a pre-alpha prototype by the way, and uses placeholder characters from Mighty Number 9, was meant to show people what kind of game this was supposed to be. And the kind of game it was supposed to be was an action-adventure where you roam around and talk to NPCs, and occasionally there would be humor and just general dicking around. As far as pre-alpha mock-ups go, I've seen way worse than this. It controls functionally, it controls well in some places. It gets the idea across that they want you to roam around, communicate with NPCs, and just generally dick around like kicking trash cans until they explode. There is an emphasis in this demo about finding secrets and pathfinding. And I mentioned this a lot in a lot of my videos, but if there's one thing I like about older PC games, it's the way pathfinding is integrated. It's usually integrated into the environment and uses kind of real-world settings. So climbing on signs and pipes to get to secret areas in this demo, I really like that. I like it a lot. Having read up on some of the Red Ash drama and garbage, I feel like people kind of overreacted to this demo. Because not only is the demo full of secrets for a pre-alpha demo, but it illustrates that they understand how 3D platforming works, have a good grasp of pathfinding and where secrets should be placed, and they have a general idea of what kind of game they want to make. But a lot of people seem to not understand what pre-alphas are. Like, even having an alpha in this state is preferable. But for pre-alpha, this is pretty impressive. I remember this being a common issue with a lot of indie Kickstarters, is that people don't seem to get that pre-alpha means it's not going to look good, and most often it's not going to play good, and it's barely going to resemble the final product in any way, shape, or form beyond a conceptual level. But in the modern era, Kickstarter demands a greater level of transparency, which means people who don't understand how pre-alphas or game development work are going to see pre-alphas and get upset about them, because they perceive this as laziness rather than a natural part of the development process, which it is. Now keep in mind, I'm not saying the Kickstarter wasn't mismanaged, and the pitch video was really bad and failed to communicate things properly. But as for the pre-alpha demo in particular, it's fine. It's a pretty okay pre-alpha demo that gets the idea across of what they were going for. And it looks like shit. It doesn't control like shit, surprisingly, but that's what a pre-alpha demo is. It's a proof of concept. And I'm not really interested in the greater drama of the situation or whatever. I just wanted to point out that I think this is a pretty okay pre-alpha demo, and I enjoyed the pathfinding and platforming in it. That's pretty much all this video is for. I like all the secrets in pathfinding, and it seems like an okay pre-alpha demo. That's all this video is for.